is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to talk about this center console safe for the Ford Bronco. Now mine is already installed in my Bronco because it was in the Bronco when I bought it. Actually, this safe plus the rare cargo drawer safe was already in the Bronco when I bought it, and those were two of the reasons that I picked that particular Bronco. So the safe I have is actually the Ford branded safe, so it's a little bit more expensive than some of the safes out there, which we'll get into, but it is pretty nice. So it's made from 12 gauge steel, so it's pretty solid, and the hinge is also very solid, so it's going to be very difficult, I think, for someone to rip it open or pry it open. Very doable, but fairly difficult. Now there is a handle on the outside as well that helps you open and close the safe a little bit. It's a 4-digit combination safe, so very easy. You select the 4 digits you want, you match up all the numbers, and then that dial twists left to right. And yes, when this video is over, I will go change my combination because I don't want any of you grimy people knowing the code to my safe. But you twist the dial and the safe opens right up. Now the plugs that are inside there are still accessible, so you can still use the plugs in there. That's not a problem. The way it secures and the way to install this is very, very easy. It's literally 2 bolts that screw down to the bottom of the center console. You screw those 2 screws down, and for the most part, that's it. I think it's a 2-piece design where the walls in the bottom are 1 piece and you have to screw in the top to the side. But I personally, like, Ford will install this for you for an extra $60. I don't recommend that. I think it's very, very easy to do, and I don't recommend spending the extra $60. Dimensions are up here on the screen. Here is the interior dimensions, but also the lid dimensions. So the lid opening is probably more important than the interior. It's a little over 5 inches one way by a little under 5 inches the other way. Now, for all you boys and girls who are into pew-pews, and I always call them pew-pews because I don't want this video to get demonetized, and I'm not showing you any of this, but if you have a micro compact like a IG P365 or a G43X, that will fit in there no problem. Optic, light, holster, no problem, goes right in. Something a little bigger like a compact size pew-pew, like a G19, again, holster, light, optic on there, you should be good unless you have a really big ugly holster. When you get to the full-size guns and the long slide pew-pews, I said it, like the G17, especially if you have an optic on there and maybe a light and a big holster, that's when it's going to be a little dicey. You can kind of fit them in at an angle. You may or may not be able to. It all going to depends how big that holster is. All right. The price is $339 if you buy it from the Ford website directly, if you go and get it directly through Ford. I found the same exact safe on other websites for $299. So if that's the one you want, look around. You can definitely get it a little bit cheaper. Now, personally, if I was going to buy one of these, I think I would look at the IAG Outdoors Bronco center console safe. That one's like $90, and it seems, I've never seen one in person, but from online it seems very, very similar. There's also one made by Tuffy Products that I believe is around $240. So compare all of them, figure out which one works for you. Overall, it is something I recommend. Being the Bronco is a convertible, obviously, and we love to take our doors off, it's a great way to quickly and easily lock up your accessories. Now, because I love every single one of you, I'm going to give you a pro tip, but you have to subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe, I won't give you the pro tip. So go and subscribe. The pro tip, most of you know this, but I'm finding out a lot of people don't. There's a Ford Pass app, and free app. And the Ford Pass app will allow you to lock the doors, unlock the doors, and start the Bronco. Like the previous owner of my Bronco, I bought it used, did not know about it. So you're welcome. But what I do is when I'm in an area like the beach is probably the most common, where I can see the Bronco when I'm close by, I'll put not only my wallet and my valuables in there, but I'll also put the key to the Bronco in there as well, and then use the app to lock the door. I wouldn't do it if I'm not close enough to see and make sure the Bronco is secure, because if someone gets in and pushes the button, the car's starting, the key's right there, and that would be very, very sad. But quick little pro tip for you. Thank you for watching. I do recommend, I put that on your list of necessities for the Bronco, especially if you take the top down, the doors off, stuff like that. Before you go, like I said, you have to subscribe to the channel. Please, thank you, do it. I'll see you guys next time. I got some really big upgrades coming for the Bronco, so please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!